Hey, welcome to my mom and dad's kitchen. So today, I didn't know I hit the live button, and I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sitting here playing with the camera, trying to get everything set up so that you can see what I'm doing, and was not being successful in that. So, gonna keep on trying while you guys are watching. Pardon the bread wrapper there. Yep, I know you just wanted to see my boobies. Sorry about that too. So anyway, so I've got my mat here. Think we're just gonna wing it. Anyway, today we are going to make a pasta primavera with gremolata. So just so you know, gremolata is an Italian condiment that's usually made with lemon zest, garlic, parsley, and anchovy. However, this version is going to omit the anchovy and add a subtle peppery note with arugula. Ooh, arugula! It's fun to say too. So I'm going to take off my glasses because they were looking kind of shady. Not sure that that's any better, but we're keeping it real. And here we are at Nan and Papa Jones's kitchen. So, oh, sorry. I know you guys want to see what's going on, but I feel like I'm right here. I am right here. So, can't seem to figure out how to get you guys above what's going on, but still at a distance so you can see what's going on. So, hey, we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit. So, anyway, we're going to start with step one is... Bella's over here laughing at me because I'm about in the splits so that you can see my face and what I'm doing. It's great. It's great fun. I tried to use my little animal, but he either wanted to point at the ceiling or didn't want to point the right direction. So my little stand. So anyway, hey Yvonne, hey Amy. So I'm glad you guys are joining. So I am at my mom and dad's today. I brought my daughter up so she could mow. And I'm like, hey, I still have to go live, so I'll go live from their kitchen. And this is totally crazy. Trying to figure out how to get so that you can see what I'm doing and I can do what I'm doing. But my shoes are sliding and I'm about in the split, so just deal with me. The first step is we are going to zest our lemon with, I have Holly's on, hey, and Leslie. So anyway, so not what I brought. I'm going to just zest up my lemon here. I have actually, this is a Pampered Chef tool, and I don't even know if it's still available, but it's a handy little zester, and it's great for garnishing and stuff like that. I need, doesn't even tell me, zest the lemon, so I guess we need the whole lemon. We're just going to zest away. I don't really know how much zesting we're adding, but we're just going to add it. Because zesting the lemon is fun. It smells so good and fresh. I did wash the lemon for all of you that are wondering. I did. Got up here and I was like, oh my gosh, I got 20 minutes to figure out how to set things up and get everything unpacked. And, you know, some things you get unpacked and some things you don't, right? So, we are just going to zest this right into our manual food processor because I know I'm going to need that. 2 tablespoons of zest. Well... that's about a tablespoon. Gosh. Oh, 2 tablespoons of juice is what we're going to need. So we're going to juice this next. I forgot. So Mom just happened to have the cutest juicer. Is that not the cutest juicer ever? So we're going to use her little pig juicer. We're going to just cut our lemon right in half. And we only need about 2 tablespoons, so we're just going to pop it on here. And so this is the same way you would do if you had the other juicer. You're just going to push it down and give it a little twisty twist. We also have the little handheld where you just close it in there and clamp it. Sorry again, if you're standing on if you're doing the splits here. We're going to de-seed that. We're just going to pop those little suckers right out. We don't need the seeds. And that looks, oh my gosh. Can you guys see how soupy our little piggy is? No, because I stuck the lemon right in your way. Right in your face. So we're just going to pour our 2 tablespoons of lemon zest right in there. Or that's our lemon juice, not our zest. That's probably 1 tablespoon, right? I have to be really careful not to get the lemon juice. And look at, oh my gosh, what I did. You can't see it there. See that? I don't know if it was a blister or what, but then all the skin popped up. Ugh. And so, trust me, a little bit of lemon juice in there, that would not feel pretty. It burns a little bit every time I sanitize my hands, even washing them. But I was working in the garden, in the flower garden, that is. So I was tilling it and everything, and we just threw the seeds out there. So what grows, grows. What doesn't, I guess we'll have more weeds. So anyway, it was a lot of fun, but I think I got a blister and it popped. It was craziness. All right, so we've got our zest of our lemon juice, and now we're going to add the remaining Gremolata ingredients to our manual food processor and process until the mixture resembles a paste, scraping down the sides as needed. Alrighty, Ivy. So let's put our seeds back, and we're going to set that stuff aside. Yes, please remember, I am not working in my kitchen today, so hey, Edie's watching. Hey, Edie, I'm up at Nana's, so I'm making her lunch. I figured nobody else is going to eat these crazy vegetables. I'm just kidding. But I had the ingredients, and I was going to make it anyway, so I'm like, I'll just take it on up. So now we are going to add the rest of our Gremolata ingredients, which is 1 cup of parsley leaves. So let me grab my parsley and my arugula. It's just so fun to say. So I've got our parsley, just washed it. And let's go ahead and, we don't probably need all the stems. We just need a cup of the leaves. So set that aside. Let's de-stem it. Right? I mean, that's a lot of stem. So, and then we're gonna measure it. That looks like about a cup, right? So we're gonna put that in our little manual food processor. And we need a cup of arugula. And we're gonna pop that into our manual food processor. Arugula is fun. It's just so fun to say. So we'll set those aside. And we need 2 garlic cloves pressed. I know I brought garlic. Voila. So anyway, we're going to grab our 2 garlic cloves. So Kathy, she's like, oh my gosh, Charisma, I'm so sick of seeing you with your garlic and your baggie. I'm going to find you a terracotta garlic pot. So I'm waiting. When she sets her mind to it, she's going to find it, I'm sure. No, just to store it in. You store it in terracotta, I guess. No, listen, look at that. I might get one before the day is over. Just pop it into my garlic press right here. And did you see that? I did a 2 for 1. I stuck them both in there. So we're going to pop garlic into our manual food processor there. Did you see how I just popped that out right there? Because I don't have my trash bag right here with me. It's right behind me, but let's see. So then we need 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You knew it. Forgot my tablespoons, but Mom does have a handy dandy blue set right here. So we'll use hers. 3 tablespoons. Sounds like a lot. 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons. Set that to the side. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. So we will just shoot that in there. Quarter and an 1/8. Love my cracked salt and pepper. So yes, I did bring up my pepper mill and my salt grinder. And then we're going to pop the lid on, and because that's all the ingredients to our Gremolata. We're going to, whoa, apparently not on. We'll give this a couple of ounces. Processing. Oh, when I worked at PGI, we had the food thing where you scan your card and it would always say processing. It's not really, well, maybe it is. Ooh, looks yummy. Yum-o-lish.
You need to turn the oven on.
Nope. Still have some big pieces of arugula in here. So we'll just push it down a little. See? And we'll just give it a little more. Pop it a pop. All right. Now, we'll set that aside. I'm going to throw these into our trash real quick. Uno momento. Because now we are going to, this is good thigh workout. Doing some squats. Hey, Katie and Janet. So now we are going to, we're supposed to use our quick prep food grater fitted with a slicing blade. I don't have that. I know there's something I don't have. To slice onion, a half an onion, and one large yellow squash. Well, I have an onion and I have a squash, so we're just gonna slice those bad boys. Give me un momento. I don't know if this is a large yellow squash or a medium or a small. It's what I got. So we're just gonna cut our ends off, and we're just gonna, I'm assuming we went thin slices. Right? Sounds good. So you guys get to watch me ever so carefully cut these into thin slices. Whew, some of those are really thin, huh? Whew, only got a half a moon with that one. This is so much fun. Is everybody enjoying their Memorial Day weekend? I was on Facebook this morning and I saw everybody's posting pictures of the lake, you know, Memorial Day weekend and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you really think those are recent pictures at the lake? Because I had a friend post live at Party Cove yesterday and there was hardly anybody there. So then this picture at the lake is like hundreds of people all smashed together partying and you know, at some bar probably. And I'm like, could be recent, could be last year, you know. So you can't always believe what you see unless it's live and it's me, and I would not lie to you. But you know, unless you're there, I guess. You know, sometimes those pictures just might not be recent. That's all I'm saying. They might be, but it's like everybody's like, COVID-19 for everyone. You get one, and you get a exposure, and you get exposure. It's all good, right? All right, so we've got our yellow squashy, and I don't even know what I'm doing with this. So we're gonna add these to our small batter bowl because I'm not sure where I'm supposed to put it yet. And then we needed our half of an onion cut into skinny slices. That's like parsley or arugula. Onion. Oh, I have a half of an onion, but I'm going to use this half of an onion because this bad boy is fresh. I hadn't cut it yet. That's what I mean by fresh. Oh, and you guys haven't seen me cut an onion for a while or cry like a baby. I don't know what my mother is doing, but she is up and about and moving around like a crazy person. She's probably up looking for the zester that I don't need because I already zested.
Garlic keeper.
Oh, she's looking for that garlic keeper we were talking about. See, I don't understand how somebody with brain cancer has the memory of an elephant, and don't they remember everything? They don't ever forget. And then there's somebody like me who can't remember what we were talking about 5 seconds ago. Crazy. Woo, baby. Eyes are burning. Katie says, we had friends over last night. We built a fire pit yesterday. Oh, that's what you did. That's awesome. I love it. So, that actually reminds me, I was just thinking today, because I've been making some things I made a bunch of boards, and DIY kits for people to make their own, like Mother's Day boards and plaques and things. And so I had been starting some for Father's Day, and I did the Grillin' and Chillin', and I did the Grill Master. But another one that I'm going to make is like my no soliciting sign, but it's going to be like, welcome to our fire pit where friends and marshmallows get toasted or something like that. So I thought it'd be fun. All right, so we've got our onions. We're just throwing those in to our bowl with our squash. And next we are going to need, my eyes are burning. Burning. So if you stay right here close to your cutting mat, your eyes will start watering. So don't mind me if you just get a boob shot. We're keeping it real, babies. All right. I can't read what's next because my eyes are crying. So now it says to use a fine grater to grate your Parmesan. Well, you guys know I already blended that and ground it the other day. So I do have my fresh Parmesan. So we're going to add that to it. We need, I can't read how much fresh Parmesan we need. 1 ounce. So, it's a half a cup grated. So we're going to grab our handy dandy measuring cups. That's a quarter. So we'll add a quarter and a quarter. Oh my gosh, you guys. Friday Night Live, my measurements were so off on that last drink I made that I was supposed to be having, but I doubled. So like all my fruits just like sucked up all the juice because I doubled. I put in twice as much fruit that I was supposed to, but that's okay. It was just the fruit. But now I'm out of fruit, except alcohol-soaked fruit. Just okay for a Sunday afternoon. So we added our Parmesan. Now we're going to place our tomatoes. Well, we're going to cut our tomatoes in half using our chef's knife. And we needed 1 cup of grape tomatoes. So here we've got our grape tomatoes. And this, I think, is probably 16 ounces. So we'll just use about half or a few more. We'll use about that many. And then we just cut these babies in half. We've already washed them. They're beautiful and clean. We'll just I'm cutting these guys in half. So if you have the close and cut, you would just put them in there. If you don't, you can put them between 2 plates or 2 lids. And you're just then you just slice through them. That way, it just takes a minute here to cut them in half. It's only a cup of them. If we were doing a lot more, you'd want to do a cheat. If you don't have your close and cut on hand, like some of us, you're just going to do it the old-fashioned way and just slice them in half using your chef's knife. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. So nice to see just people out. Well, except like crazy people. Oh my gosh. So like at the Home Depot, I mean, you can go there anytime and there's 5,000 people out. Or at the Lowe's or wherever. My puppies love to go to the Lowe's. They just love to go for car rides. So I thought I'd add a few more tomatoes because what else are you going to do with them? Give them to your daughter. She can have them for breakfast. I think she fell asleep in the chair. She's waiting for Papa to get gas and get the mower ready for her. All right. So now we are going to cut the asparagus into thirds. Asparagus. So, how much asparagus did we need? We need 1 bunch. 1 bunch of asparagus. So, this is a big bunch, but we're going to use it. Just grabbed it out of the sink, out of the colander. It says 1 bunch of asparagus trimmed, and now we're going to cut it into thirds. So, I'm assuming by trimmed, we're going to cut the butt ends off, right? Because ain't nobody got time for butts in their pasta. So that's what I'm going to do because I did not trim these. I washed them, but I didn't trim them first. And oh my gosh, so we were when we were buying asparagus the other day, it's all super fat. And I don't know a lot about asparagus, so chime in if you know a lot about asparagus. I'm assuming it's just healthier if it's fat. But usually when you see asparagus, it's kind of skinny. So we tried to buy the skinniest bunch of asparagus that we saw. I don't know. Maybe fatter is better and more flavorful, but usually it's pretty skinny. So, and then I almost bought the purple asparagus because I was like, well, maybe purple is better, but we didn't. We went back and we got the green stuff, and we're just cutting this into thirds and popping this on top of our other stuff there. Except now my bowl is really full, so I can't fit any more in there. So it's just going to stay on the mat. Let's cut it into thirds. Bump, bada, bump. Where asparagus. It's the age of asparagus. I know, wrong song, right? Skinny is better. I knew it. Skinny's always better. Unless you just want to be healthy like me, and then skinny's not always so good. All right, so we've got our asparagus cut. Now we're going to heat our oil in our stainless steel nonstick wok that I don't have. So we're just going to use our big skillet pan and over medium-high heat for 3 to 4 minutes. Well, gee, I could have been doing that. So let's go over to, we're going to grab some oil. How much oil does it say? Oh, a tablespoon. So we're going to grab our oil and we're going to head on over here. I can breathe because I'm not upside down. Let's see if you guys can just sit here. Sorry, you can't, because everything wants you to stare at the ceiling when I try to set you on something. I do not understand. So my parents are going to come back to their kitchen and they're going to be like, what happened? I'm sorry. Let's see. Maybe if I stick a couple pill bottles behind you, that's a little better. Ha! Maybe I still have to stand like this, so. But okay, so I'm just gonna pour some oil in here. Look at that. We're getting like down to the bottom of this. I don't know. We're gonna find out what burner is what. Oh, we're using a big pan. I think big pan, you turn it that way. Wow, so this is one of those burners that can either be a big burner or a small burner. So if you turn it to the left, it's for the big burner. If you turn it to the right, it's the directions for the small burner. And you can tell that because the picture has a double circle or just a little circle. Ugh. So, I got gas. So I'm learning. All right, so we're going to heat the oil for a few minutes. And while we're doing that, y'all can just ask me questions, talk to me. Tell me you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, you got to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I haven't posted the link, I'll have to do that later. But don't just like and share, but subscribe, like, and share. Because, that's how I'm going to get sponsors. And I'm going to get, rich and famous. And you can say, I knew her when. Just kidding. But it's always, it could happen. I also never, ever, ever wear tank tops, but I can. Yep, letting the arms hang out. I'm going to show off my guns. Papa's back, so he'll probably sneak over here and be like, food ready? I didn't say that, though. He's over here smiling. He thinks I'm just talking to myself. And when I look at myself in the camera, it looks like I'm just talking to myself. But I'm not. I'm talking to my viewers, my people, my groupies, my fans. Yeah. So anyway, that's heating. I don't know if that's medium high. I think we turn it that way. We're going to turn it up a little more to medium high. So it doesn't sound hot. There's something over here making a noise. I think. You guys hear it? Oh, it's this. No, that's. Do you guys hear that? It was the radio. The red light's on. Red light means off. I turned it on and it got louder. So weird. Okay. Oh, son's gonna be missing that hydro flask. Good thing I got it. All right, you did yesterday. What did you do? I forgot my question already. You cooked. All right, so we've got this heated. We are gonna Add the onion, salt, and pepper. Why did it not tell me to keep my onion separate? Now we've got to dig out the onion. What else? And we're going to cook that for 3 to 4 minutes, adding our tomatoes, and then cook for 1 to 2 minutes until veggies are softened. We'll add the asparagus and the zucchini on the top later. So now let's find a bowl. We're going to separate out all our ingredients that we just did. So, give me just a second. We're going to just take our asparagus, put it back on the mat. Oh, good thing we put our cheese right in there too. Whatever, people. This is why you read your directions all the way through. Oh, it didn't tell me to do anything. Oh, and then we're probably just going to top it with our serve with grated Parmesan. Well, we're going to be cooking our grated Parmesan because it's mixed in with our tomatoes. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. So let's go ahead and add our Parmesan coated onions to our oil. It's all going to the same place. It's going to be just fine. Maybe I'm onto something with the Parmesan coated onion rings here. Our zucchini is going to go on the very, very top. See, this is why I did throw a tomato in there. Sorry, guys. I'm like your tester. I'm like your recipe tester. So you guys can not make any of these mistakes. You'll look like a pro when you do it at home. You'll be like, I know what I'm doing. And you'll be like, because I know that you set these things aside and you don't put them in yet. And we're all good. So we're just getting those onions nice and caramelized. Ooh, they're getting caramelized already. With a little toasted garlic. Yummo, yummo. I think we're supposed to do this for like 3 to 5 minutes. I just covered my thing. Oh yeah, we're supposed to add some salt and pepper. More salt, more pepper. Oh yeah, 1/4 and an 1/8. Alright, it smells very caramelized. Perfect. So now we're going to add our tomatoes and cook for 1 to 2 minutes until our veggies are softened. Alrighty, Idies. I'm going to turn the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Where did our tomatoes go? Ha! They're right here. Woo, baby. Oh, you did! You subscribed. I did see that, Katie. Thank you for subscribing. I love it. I think I'm up to 16 subscribers in day 1, so I need like 900 more. So keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep watching, keep loving on me. Because I'm trying to, figure things out. It's a whole new world, and I'm sure I'm not doing any of it right, but I might be. So, wow. I think maybe I need to turn that down a little. It's looking really caramelized in there. That's what we're calling it anyway. So, cooking with the electric is a little different than cooking with gas. So, now we're going to break our pasta into thirds. We're going to place our water and our pasta into our mix. We need 1 3/4 cups of water. I gotta find a measuring cup. Ha! Oh my gosh, have you guys not seen this for years? 100 years. 1 and how much? 3/4? Woo! 1 2/3, 1 3/4 right there. I think I remember this when I was growing up, and he still has it. Love it. It's probably like Tupperware because Tupperware's been around forever. So we're just gonna add that water in there. Ooh, it's already boiling. Let's grab our pasta. This is a 16-ounce package of angel hair pasta. We only need 8 ounces, so we are only going to add, for real, like half of it. I can get it open. Ah, there we go. And the reason we're going to break this, obviously, is just to make it easier to cook. Faster and not messy. It does say to break pasta into thirds without making a mess, wrap it in a clean, dry towel and twist it to break. Well, we're just going to break it right over our pan. We're obviously not super neat about it because, as you know, some of it falls in the floor and all over the place. But we're going to add just a little bit more because we are totally guessing how much a third or how much a half of our package is. And then it does say to gently mix with our large tongs. So we are mixing it. I'm going to bring you guys, just fly you over here real quick so you can see what's going on in my world of pasta, onions, and tomatoes. That's gently mixed right in there. Gosh, where's the big dogs when I need them? Oh, they're at my house. So that's gently mixed. Okay. Because I think there's another step coming right on up. Sorry. Woof! This is why I call it keeping it real. Now, in a perfect world, I'd be editing this, and especially before adding it to YouTube, right? Probably supposed to like edit your videos and add music and blah, 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 blah. Well, I ain't got time for that. But I guess that's what makes you money in the YouTube world. But we are keeping it real, cooking with me, Charisma, and making pasta Primavera with Gremolata today. So, all right. We did that. Now we're going to place our asparagus and squash on top of the pasta, and we're going to cover it, reduce our heat to medium-low, and cook for 7 to 8 minutes. So, we are going to add, I did bring, on purpose, my flexible cooking mat, because look at this. I could just bring it over and pop it in. Add our squash on top. Look at that. And cover. For how long did it say? I feel like I should stir it, but it didn't say to. But add it on top. So we're just going to get a mixy mix right there. Just kind of shake it down. And 7 to 8 minutes. Start time. Timer. Start. Ah! I did it! So, it's a new oven, new stove. It's all kind of crazy. And we're going to reduce that heat, but I think I already did to medium-low. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're until pasta is al dente and veggies are cooked. And then we're going to, once that's all done, we add the Gremolata and stir to coat. Serve with our grated Parmesan that we might have already stirred in. So, anyway, kids, that's like it. Super easy, right? So we're just going to let that cook. Gosh, I don't feel like, I guess it's doing its thing, so it's cooking. So, do you guys want to hang out for like 7 to 8 minutes while it's cooking? Or should I, maybe I'll just pop in and you have to check the comments to see the finished product and let me know, and I'll let you know how it tastes. What a great idea. So anyway, that's the plan, Stan. I will post it in the comments and let you know how it is. I will also add the link to the recipe and answer any questions later. All right, thanks for watching. You guys have an awesome, excellent Sunday and enjoy your 3-day weekend with Memorial Day tomorrow and maybe your like 785th day off in a row. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.